Trail talk time. Out on another beauty of a trail. Just breathing in that fresh chi. Beaming with the sunshine right now. Today I wanted to talk about the completion process. I got it from Teal Swan on YouTube. I've spoken about her many times. She's an incredible teacher, a psychologist who has an incredible spiritual gift. And you know, she's gone through an incredible amount of pain in her life, but she's, you know, worked with it and moved through it with her own process and just, you know, come out the other side so completely full, you know. And you know, her process has really helped me so much in my life. And it's basically 3 steps. The first step is to start with positive, you know, focus. Start with focusing on things that are going to bring us comfort and make us feel better and, you know, help us to raise our vibration and just bring us joy. So whatever that looks like for you, you know, for me, I love to just come out in nature and just be under the sun, breathing in the fresh air, you know, vibing with the animals. I love listening to, you know, feel good music. I love to, you know, be inspired by other artists and maybe watch some, you know, spiritual minded videos, things like that. And once you're, you know, feeling good, once you've done enough of this positive focus, then you'll just naturally, you know, be in a good state. And then it's on to step 2, which is, you know, looking more into the darkness, you know, delving into our shadow aspects. You know, life is all about balance, the light and the dark. And so we all have these aspects within us, you know, the light and the dark. And basically, this process is about, you know, focusing on the light and then shining the light into the dark, so to speak. And to me, that means, you know, bringing whatever is unconscious into the conscious realm and starting to become aware of things that are sort of trapped or locked within us. So many things happen in our childhood, and in moments of trauma, we become split, we become fragmented, right? We start to feel like certain parts of us shouldn't be there, and so we try to lock them away. And this is a, you know, coping mechanism to keep us away from pain. Maybe we were shunned or ridiculed or, you know, even hurt because of certain things, and so we don't want to relive that pain, right? So we do whatever we can to move away from those parts of us. But that only, you know, helps to a certain extent, and we need to unlock all of these hidden parts that we've shunned away. You know, we have so many fragments within our whole, and you know, some parts may be opposing other parts. Maybe we have a desire to do something or be something in our life, but there's another part of us that's afraid, and so it's holding us back It's saying, no, don't do that. We might get hurt. So you see how it's trying just to, keep us from reliving certain pain, certain trauma. But if we can, ask ourselves, well, when was the first time that this fear arose? When was the first time I felt this pain, involving this situation? And sit with the question and start to take ourselves back to the original trauma. And we can, start to gain that clarity and start to see what happened to us and start to resolve that trauma, start to, inject some love into those memories. Bring forth some better energy that we needed at the time so that we can, really resolve these issues and release that pattern so that we're not holding ourselves back anymore. And I've had, the opportunity to have some time with myself over these last, 10 years. And I've learned so much about myself just by, asking those type of questions, starting to be aware of the patterns that I'm living out in my life and seeing where certain things started from and learning how to heal and resolve these things and move forward so that I can create new, better patterns in my life. We don't have to remain stuck like a victim. So many people go through a lot of trials in their childhood and they are put in the place of victim. But as I've said in another video, that word victimhood, we can take off that hood that's been placed on us. And the third step in this completion process is basically just rinse and repeat, back to step one and sort of dancing in between the two, because there's always new layers to shed. There's always, more to discover within ourselves and more work to be done. And that's the beauty of life. We can always keep getting better and progressing in our life. So every day we have a beautiful opportunity to do that. And this has been just an amazing process that's helped me so much in my life, just to, release all of the pain that I was holding on to. And as I said, some days, things will come up and then it's, the same process again. But every time it's kind of like, shedding another layer and feeling more light and becoming more empowered, becoming more clear in our focus and able to create something new, because we're able to see our patterns and learn from them and shift them. So yeah, that's all I wanted to share for today. I hope everyone has an amazing day. And just take a little time with yourself, because there's always more to discover. And no matter what you're going through in your life, you can find some resolution. And if you can't do it on your own, sometimes it's okay to reach out to others if you need to talk about something, or if you need some help. Definitely, leave a comment if you want to reach out or discuss anything. I'd love to chat with anybody. I always love to dive deep. So yeah, that's it for today. Have an amazing day. Peace and limitless love.